In this video, we will be discussing the stepper with progress and reset. Speed key, stepper 2. We will start the program with the touch panel already added. We'll begin by locating the stepper 2 in the symbol library. Open the Logic Symbols folder in the symbol library. Within the Logic Systems folder, locate and expand the Sequencing Operations folder. Within the Sequencing Operations folder, find the stepper with progress and reset symbol. Click, hold, and drag one into the Logic folder in the Program view. Now, double-click the stepper to expand it into the Detail view. The stepper with progress and reset gives us more functionality than a normal stepper. In the stepper 2, we have a reset that will halt the stepper operation, a bar that will supply the progress of the stepper in an analog range from 0D to 65535D, or 0% to 100% if you prefer, and a pair of analog values that represents the total time the stepper will take to complete in hundredths of a second, total time high word, and total time low word. The total time values represent a 32-bit number, split into high word and low word. High word and low word represent a single double precision value. For example, we will say that a stepper 2 will take 20 seconds to complete. This would be the sum of the delays and pulse lengths. Since we need hundredths of a second, we multiply the 20 seconds by 100, giving us 2000 D. That 2000 D would show up in the total time low word. If the total time is greater than 655.35 seconds, then total time high word will have a non-zero value. If the total time is less than or equal to 655.35 seconds, then the total time high word will be 0. Let's open the touch panel in the Detail view by double-clicking it in the Program view. Our stepper 2 has come in as incomplete, as most symbols do. We'll begin completing it. We can start by adding signals to the touch panel we can use on the stepper 2. Beginning with Digital Press Join 10, we will add Stepper Start Press. Digital Press Join 11 will get Stepper Reset Press. That takes care of the input lines on the stepper 2. Take a look at the output side of the stepper 2. We will need a signal for busy. On Digital Feedback 12, add a signal called Stepper is busy. We will need a pair of analog signals for the total time signals. We will also need to add a signal to the bar output. For the bar signal, we will use Analog Feedback 12 and the signal name Stepper Bar. Analog Feedback 13 will be total time high word, and Analog Feedback 14 will get total time low word. Switch the touch panel back to the digital page and we'll start landing signals on the stepper 2. Begin with the Stepper Start Press signal on Digital Press Join 10 and drag it to the trig line of the stepper 2. Bring the Stepper Reset Press from Digital Press Join 11. Take Stepper is busy from Feedback 12 and place it on the stepper 2 busy line. Switch to the analog page of the touch panel. Take the stepper bar signal from Analog Feedback 12 to the bar output line on the stepper 2. Now, get both the total time signals from Analog Feedback 13 and 14 and bring them to the stepper 2, total time high word and low word. Bring the touch screen back to the digital page. The stepper 2 has expandable step lines as noted by the white arrowhead. We will add 2 more lines using the Alt plus key combination. We now need 3 signals for these lines. Start with Step 1 feedback, followed by Step 2 feedback and Step 3 feedback. We need to take all 3 signals to the touch panel on Feedback 13 to 15. Click the first, shift-click the last, and drag all 3 to the panel. We can see the stepper 2 is not yet complete. It came in as incomplete, as most symbols do. We will now need to complete it by adding a delay and a length for each of the 3 steps. Start with delay 1 with 1s or 1 second. Add 4 seconds to the len1 parameter. This means that the stepper will wait 1 second before it pulses the step 1 feedback signal for 4 seconds. Add 1 second to the delay 2 parameter and 4 seconds to the len 2 parameter. Then add 1 second to the delay 3 and 4 seconds to the len 3 parameter. When the stepper 2 is triggered, it will wait 1 second, then pulse step 1 feedback for 4 seconds. When those 4 seconds have elapsed, it will wait 1 second, then pulse step 2 feedback for 4 seconds. When those 4 seconds have elapsed, it will wait 1 second and pulse step 3 feedback for 4 seconds. At the end of those 4 seconds, step 3 feedback will go back to low, completing the stepper operations. When the trig line goes high, that rising edge will start the stepper. The busy line will go high and remain high until the last step's length has been completed. The bar signal will deliver a range of values from 0D to 65535D, or, if you prefer, 0% to 100% as the stepper makes its progress through the steps. 0% will be the start and 100% will be the ending value regardless of how many steps or how much time it takes to complete. In the demo program, we will use the bar value to drive a gauge to show the stepper's progress throughout the steps. Total time high word and low word work as a pair to show the total time the stepper will take to complete. In this case, we have a 1 second delay and a 4 second pulse, another 1 second delay and a 4 second pulse, and another 1 second delay and a 4 second pulse for a total of 15 seconds. Multiply 15 seconds by 100 to convert 2/100ths of a second, and we get 1500. That will get 0 in the high word, as we are 655.35 seconds or less, and the low word will have a value of 1500. When the stepper starts, the bar value will be 0D or 0%. Once the stepper completes, the bar value will be 65535D or 100% and will remain at that level until the stepper is started again. The reset line on the stepper 2 is the only way to stop it once it is triggered. When the reset line goes high, that rising edge will cause the stepper to end at whatever point it was at. The bar value will remain at the value it had when the stepper reset was triggered. The busy line will go low, and any active steps output will be lowered. If reset is held high, the stepper 2 will ignore any new triggers. If trig is high when the reset goes low, the stepper will begin again. If the trig is not high, the stepper will wait until a new trig happens and go back to normal operation. This will conclude this video on the stepper with progress and reset.